In this lecture, we're going to be talk about introduction regarding the photovoltaics kind of an solar plant. As we know that the regular solar plant, as we can say, which has been installed on the ground or rather in the rooftop surface, we can install the solar panel and we can generate the electricity. So in that case, the specific land is been required for installation of an ground mount type of an project. And that is why, because of the land cost has been involved, the cost of the system will going to be increase in that case. Similarly, the separate land will be required for the 25 years of the span so that the solar panels can be installed with a mounting structure on that land. The residential commercial kind of an solar project, when we see it is been installed on the rooftop surface, tile roofing surface, metal roofing surface, and other kind of the roofing surface, so that we cannot utilize the further roofing area for any other application. That was a drawback, as we can see in the regular kind of an solar plant. So the option for it, a newly developed technology, which is we are saying as an photovoltaic kind of an solar PV technology. As the photovoltaic word, as it is meaning that on the water body, whenever we are installing any solar panel, we are saying that it is a photovoltaic kind of an energy generation. It means that the land area and the water body area, when we are comparing, we require the water bodies like the river, or we can say the dams, industrial ponds, reservoirs, mining ponds, lake and lagoons. These are the various kinds of the water body will be available. Except the river, we can install the photovoltaic kind of a solar power plant on the any specific still reservoir, we can say, or any hydroelectric dam will be available. Rather, the industrial ponds are been available, water treatment ponds are there, mining ponds are there. These are the very efficient kind of a space which has been available for us. Photovoltaic solar power plant, whenever we are talk regarding that, so basically we can able to harness the green form of an energy. Whenever the sunlight is falling on the solar panel, it will generate the electricity, so that the space factor has been saved when we talk about the photovoltaic of kind of an technology. But whenever we comparing the photovoltaic system with the ground mount type of an project, actually, we required some special design for installation of an photovoltaic kind of an solar project. We required the material, we required the structure, we required the design in a such a way that this solar power plant will going to be long last on that water body. There are multiple hurdles will going to become whenever we are thinking to install the solar panel on the water body, as there is a water evaporation will happen continuously. So water leveling, that will be a one problem. Similarly, when we talk about the other thing also, that how will give the stability to the mounting structure in the water body, that is also a special design will be required. There are multiple designs and multiple techniques are there for installation of an photovoltaic kind of an solar projects. As we can see on this particular diagram, there are multiple floats has been given over here, and over that float, the solar panel has been mounted. Depending upon the size of the pond, depending upon the site of the reservoir, multiple scale of a solar power plant we can install. We can go for the megawatt level project, we can go for kilowatt level project, depending upon the size of the water body, how exactly it will going to be appear on that particular site. There are multiple study that we have to be do whenever we are thinking to install any solar panel on the water body. Like a bathymetry study we have to do with that, like evaporation also we'll have to be think about that, the leveling of a water also we have to talk, how will going to be support the float or the mounting structure from the underground structure or underwater structure, we can say. The routing of the cable, that also will have to be think, the location of inverter, transformer and the transmission lines, that also will have to be talked. Similarly, the regular operation and maintenance when we are doing it in the photovoltaic project, that is quite different comparing to the ground mount type of an project, because on the water body a specialized trained person will be required to do the maintenance, or we can say the monthly, weekly, or half yearly and yearly maintenance when we talk about this kind of an various maintenance.